back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle. Welcome, and I'm a crazy 35-year-old makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss when I'm posting. Today's video, I was just testing out some new makeup that I've received, that I bought and that I got in my giveaway that I recently won. So I just tried it on and this is what I came up with today. So something colourful but plain, if that makes sense. So something fairly easily wearable if you just take the glitter off and just you can go off on your day. But yeah, if you want to see what products I used, what I thought of the products and how I achieved this look, then please just keep on watching. Thank you. So yes, today we're going to be playing with some new makeup that I got. I've got it all here. Some of it I have used like once, some of it I've not used at all. So this is what it is. So some of it I got in glossy boxes and stuff. A couple of the bits I got in the giveaway I recently won. Just kind of wanted to try and play with it and see what I thought of it. So I have got a new primer, so I'm going to be using my Ordinary foundation because I quite like that. It's quite nice. Excuse the boofiness of my hair. I'm going to curl it. I'm going to film how I curl my hair and do like a little mini review on the curlers that I use. So I'm just going to apply this on. I'm just going to actually tie my hair back with a little clip because it's quite long now and it just gets in the way. So yes, that's better. So I'm going to use the Figs and Rouge blurring primer and finishing fix ultra prime satin soft, this one here. Now obviously from my previous video, let me just brighten this up a little bit. From my previous video I did not like it with the Maybelline Superstay 30-hour foundation. I didn't really agree with the foundation. So okay, so it says to pat it in a pea size amount, and then it says just to pat it in. I'm just patting it in my forehead, and then it says to wait. That feels quite nice now. So I am using the new sponge I got from I don't know if it was, I think it was last month's glossy box. So this one here, so I have wet it already. It goes quite big, it's very soft and it's massive. Look, if you compare it to the size of my face, it goes very big. So I'm just going to shake this up because it's very liquidy, so you do have to shake it. I'm going to pop it on my little palette. This is so liquidy. I'm just going to go with the fat end. Might be a little bit dark for me. I'm just going to apply a little bit of a lightning drop into the next layer. I'm just going to mix them in together. So I've got my lightning drops from Cover FX and then the foundation. I'm just going to mix it in just with the back of a brush. With the second layer it's definitely got a bit more full coverage. And yeah, I do like the colour more. I think it's more my skin tone. Like, it's not as orange. Sponge is nice, but it's very soft. The Real Techniques ones are a bit harder. It's not as soft as this, and I think I prefer that one because you have more kind of control, and I feel like the sponge soaks up like a lot of product. Okay, so that's that done. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. It's quite a lot lighter, so I'm just going to do a little bit here and a little bit there, a little bit there and a little bit there. And I might just highlight a little bit there, on my nose, around my mouth. And then with the clean side, I'm just going to kind of blend that in, starting with like the mouth area. I like bringing it into the inner corner of my eye with the concealer, just so that you can highlight that area there, because I'm quite dark there. And then whatever's remaining I just kind of bring underneath my eye. Now I'm trying to use products I've not used in a little while, so I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It translucent powder to set my under eyes. I used to love this stuff and I have not used it in a little while, so I'm just going to use it now. I'm going to take my setting brush. I like this one. It comes with a little puff, but I prefer it without the puff, so I just kind of put a little bit onto the lid and kind of go from there. So make sure there's no creases. And then just kind of set that. Oh, I only really want to set my under eyes. I don't want to set the rest of my face because I've got a liquid blush to use. Now I feel very old with this foundation. It's like all creased in my lines, so I don't know if that's the foundation, the fact that I've had to mix it. Not feeling it really. It looks very, very heavy, very there, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get some dimension back into it. So I've got the new E.L.F. contour palette. I got this in my giveaway. So this is what the palette looks like. So I'm going to contour with that one, bronze with that one to start with. So now I've been watching Robert Welsh, and so he goes in with contour. I'm going to go in with this one. This is a Spectrum C07 brush. So, and he says to kind of just swipe up and not like blend like this. So I'm just going to try and do that. So come up and lift. Obviously I've not set my foundation, so I'm just kind of patting it in place. Okay, it's quite subtle. Kind of looks a bit muddy though. Okay, for contour that's kind of all I'm going to do. And the rest of it I'm just going to bronze up. So for bronzer I like a slightly like bigger brush like this one. This is a Spectrum B02. I'm just going to go into the bronzer shade. And then with this one I do kind of blend that in. I just kind of do circular motions to blend the bronze in. And warm up the face. With the bronzer I'd like to take it a little bit up here. And then I'm going to go back to the contour, or with my contour brush, and just kind of contour a little tiny bit along my jawline and my double chin. I'm very texturised down here. I don't know what's going on at the moment. I'm not feeling it. But okay, skin's looking okay. For blush, I'm going to use the blush from by Mitchell. I've not really used it much, so I'm just going to use a little bit of it. I'm just going to go directly into the actual blush and then like go in with my finger, kind of blend that in. Okay, now for highlight, I've got this new highlighter that I got for Christmas from my Secret Santa, and it's beautiful. It's from the Revolution. It's called Just My Type, and I can't open it. Oh, it's still sealed. I've not actually used this yet, so the blush is a little bit higher than I would normally put it. I don't know what's happened there. Let me just try and blend that in. Okay, so I'm going to take my highlighting brush. I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill JH09 with Morphe. I'm just going to go into the palette there, into the highlight, shall I say. Oh, that's really pretty. It's very subtle. Maybe it has that layer on it. It's very pretty. It's not like a beaming highlight, but it's pretty in like there, if that makes sense. Yeah, I do like that. That looks pretty. I mean, it's very prominent on my nose. I think I might have done a bit too much. But yes, that's how the base is looking. Yeah, I'm just going to go and do my eyebrows quickly because I didn't pick up anything new, so then I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't really have any like new eye stuff apart from I've got a new liner from Barry M, which is a high-vis liner in Strobe Light, which is like, oh god, like a green, like a bright green, which is like for the inner liner. Obviously you can make flicks with it. And I also bought the high-vis liner in Wavelength, which is like a purple. Again, this is brand new. This is one of those water-activated liners. So, and I also bought some little, this is crafting brushes, but I heard Make Me Up Missa talk about some brushes she got from the range. So I don't know if these were the exact ones, but I saw these and they're really, really thin, pointy, so I thought these were really good for liners. So I'm going to use them with this. I'm probably just going to put a little bit of the E.L.F. like highlight, like the powder here, just on my just as a base really, for my eyes. Then I might use a little bit of the contour of the bronzing shade to create like some sort of dimension. So with just like this one, just kind of go on my crease just to create a bit of a shape, but nothing, you know, nothing major, just to give it a little bit of a shape so I don't look so flat. Just kind of wanted to try and see what it was like. I do also have this from Beauty Bay, which is the liquid eyeshadow, but it's green, like turquoisey green, so I don't know if it's going to look right with the purple. Okay, we'll see what we come up with. I'm going to do the liner first. So it's the water activated liner, so I'm just going to spray a bit of water in here. Normally I would go and get water, but I can't be bothered, so I'm just going to put a little bit of my primer water from Primark in the lid and use that to clean the brush off. Now, I've had amazing things about these liners, and if they are as good, then I will buy a bit more of a selection. In my last couple of videos, all you can see is me doing this, so I apologise. So I'm going to try and be better. Okay, I'm just going to just try and do like just a liner, just to start with. Like so. Okay. Then I have to do it down here because I can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, that's kind of how it looks like. I really like that. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this eye. Let's try and match them up. We all know how that can go. In terms of the brush, I'm really impressed. Just because it's so thin. Okay, this one's a lot bigger than that one, so I'm going to have to go back to this one now and just try and replicate this. Okay, like so. I really like that. I mean, that looks really, really cool. It's such a good liner to use. Obviously, apparently they don't crack or anything, which is super cool. I'm just going to try and point this one out a little bit. And make this one a little bit thicker here, so it's a bit more pronounced. I really like how that looks. What I'm gonna do is ruin it completely and put some green liner on. Okay, I've put the green under the eye, and I think that looks quite cool. Just gonna bring that in into the inner corner. Like so. I think that looks cool. I've kind of taken it a little bit underneath the waterline, the eyeliner here as well. Yeah, I like the contrast between the two. I think it looks pretty cool with the green and blue, or the green and purple. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go and put some mascara on. So I've got this new mascara that I got from my Glossy box. It's from Botanic Beauty. And it's a nourishing mascara, volumizing mascara enriched with almond oil and camellia oil. So a purple mascara would look really cool. Okay, let's put this on. I'm just going to actually curl my lashes very quickly. I feel like I haven't curled my lashes in ages. The brush is actually quite nice. It's very small. It does not do a lot though. Like, that's one layer and you can barely see my lashes. So the bottom lash, and then I'll go in with a second layer. Okay, so second layer now. It's done a really good job of separating my lashes. Like, my lashes do look nice and separated. I can't really see it out of the side for some reason. Right, I'll bring it closer to show you what the mascara does. There's 2 layers. This is what it looks like. So it's separated my lashes really, really nicely, but it's not giving me any length, which is what I like. I like length. So I'm going to go in with another mascara. Going in with the Maybelline Falsies mascara. So that's with the Falsies. I know Falsies. I'm just going to do the same on that eye. On this eye, it's gone really clumpy. I'm going to let that dry. While that's dry, I'm going to try on my lips. So I've got the Charlotte Tilbury. I did get these. I might add some in a minute to my eyes. But for now, I'm just going to do a little bit of the lips. So I've got the liquid lipstick in Body Dolly Bird. So I'm just going to shake it. Alright, Amazon's going to deliver my package, so I'm just going to pop that on. Okay, this needs something. Before I continue, I'm just going to pop some liner on. My Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, just to line my lips. Okay, I have done that. I think I'm just going to pop a little bit more of this one. This shade, for me, is just a little bit too pink. The formula feels lovely though, but it's very, very pink. It's not really a me sort of shade. It's almost like Barbie pink. So I'm just going to tone it down with some gloss. The gloss is very pretty. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm just not used to seeing myself in these like bright pink shades, so they're not my favourite. But the formula feels lovely. The gloss is a little bit tingly, so it's got a bit of mint or something in it. But it's nice. So just to give it a little bit something extra, because why not? I've got this the Gypsy Shrine Dark Unicorn Cosmetic Glitter to Make You Sparkle, which is this one here. So I'm just going to use a little bit. I've got a pink and a purple. I'm going to use the purple. I don't know how yet. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think I know. I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter glue. I'm just going to take that in the inner part of like my eye. And then I'm going to take like so. I think that looks really cool. Just like take a little mixture of them. And then a little bit of the littler ones down here too. Just as a little contrast. I think for the pictures that will look really, really cool. And again on this eye, like so. So I think that looks really, really cool. Obviously not like, I'm going to Tesco's in a minute type of look, but I think it looks really, really cool. So I'm going to just do a little bit of highlight up here. And I think for that I'm going to go in with, yeah, this highlight I used here. And I'm just going to take that on my highlighting fan brush, my little tiny highlighting fan brush, and just kind of do just the whole eyebrow area really. And a little bit in my inner corner, because, you know, why not? Okie dokie. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so this is the kind of final look. So I really like how it turned out. So what did I use first? So the primer with this foundation actually looks okay. I don't know what the problem was before. I actually even think it was something to do with the sponge that I was using, the Morphe sponge, I don't know. But it looks good. I mean, when my nose went up, it doesn't look, oh, great. But I have blown it a couple of times, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I do think it looks nice. It says it's blurring. I mean, I don't really have big pores, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look horrendously bad. I don't like the texture of my mouth, but I didn't put a lot on my mouth either, so I don't know. But it looks okay. I don't think it looks bad. It's just okay. A foundation, I haven't used it in a while. I can't remember what I thought of it. I just need to rewatch my video. But it looks okay. It kind of does set into my line. It's very, very liquidy. It's quite dark for me now. So spring is upon us. I will get tan quite quickly, so it'll be fine for me soon. But I did use the Cover FX custom drops, which I actually haven't used before. And it worked okay. It lightened my foundation. The foundation pretty much matches my skin tone now, which I really, really like. I forget I have that. I bought it, it's really expensive, I think they're about 30 quid. And I actually bought it in TK Maxx for like a fiver. So yeah, really, really good. So this is a lightning drops. So I'm gonna remember I have that. One thing I did not use, I was going to set my foundation, but I don't actually think it needs it. I think it looks really nice the way it is. It looks like skin really. Obviously you can tell it's foundation, but I mean it doesn't look cakey or powdery or anything. It looks quite nice. The contour kit, I mean I used a little tiny bit of it. The grey powder kind of looks a little bit muddy, if I'm honest. I'm not really a very big fan. I did have this bronzer to kind of use on top, so let me maybe do that and see if that kind of helps the situation. This is from Collection, and I've only used it a couple of times, but I wasn't really like that keen on. I don't know, I just think over here it looks a little bit like muddy and bronzy and stuff. I'm not really sure, but I'm not overly keen on how it looks. These contacts are driving me insane, not gonna lie. Now these glitters are not really for the eye area, which is why I've done them only up here, because they're quite big particles. If they fall into your eye, you can really damage your eye. So be aware of that, and I wouldn't recommend using them on your eyes, because I've just put them on my eyes and they're really, really itchy. So just be aware that obviously they're probably not eye safe. They must probably say that on the tube somewhere anyway. They don't say it on the tube, but yeah, if they fall on your eye, they're going to scratch your eye. So please be very, very, I wouldn't recommend using them on your eyes. So maybe use them like on your skin here, or even up here, or even on your hair, like for festival looks and stuff. I mean, this glitter is stunning, it's really pretty, and the effect it gives is really nice. But that's why I didn't put it anywhere near my waterline on my eye, my lash line. I put it really high up, almost at my brow. So just be aware of that. This type of glitter is not eye safe, so little disclaimer there. But it is very, very pretty, and you can do lots of different things with it, like along your eye, your cheeks and stuff. Like I said, it is, you know, you can even put it like if you've got like a vest on or something, or a boob tube, you can put it on your like shoulders and stuff. It does, there's loads of things you can do with it. Really, really pretty. I do like how it looks. The high vis liner, I really, really like that. It has not cracked like one little bit. I've got a little bit actually of foundation, of mascara on now, I've just realised. Have I got anything left on here? So I just covered up the black. Yeah, I've just covered up the black that I had for my mascara. I mean, I would put lashes on, don't really think, I think I'll just cover up the eyes. And I'm gonna do another video in a minute anyway, so I'm gonna, yeah, I really do like that. Yeah, I do like the eyeliner. I cannot wait to buy more colours, because they've got a variety of colours. I bought the purple just because I didn't really have a dark purple like this. Obviously I've got my Suva liners, which I really like as well. But that's really, really nice, easy to apply. These brushes, I think they were like £2.99 for like 4. They're pretty, I think they're all the same size. Oh no, they're all very slightly different. And they're all very slightly different sizes. But yeah, so far so good, not bad. The blush I have used a couple of times. I think I put it a bit too high this time. But I love the colour. It's such an unusual colour for blush. I really like it. I think it really complements my skin tone. And I like the formula actually. It dries really quite quickly and it does set really nicely. So yeah, I did really like using that. That's nice. The lipstick, Charlotte Tilbury lipstick formula is lovely. Lovely and light, does not feel dry. I mean, I've covered it in gloss anyway. The colour I'm not so keen on. It's a bit light for me. It does go with my top though today. Which was not done on purpose. It's a little bit light, but with a little bit of like Pillow Talk or like a brownish lipstick, I can make it work. Because the formula is really, really lovely. The lip gloss I really, really like. It's not sticky. Like, it doesn't feel gloggy or anything like that. I really, really like it. I love the little tingle it gives you. I love that sort of tingle. Really like that. That's really nice. The mascara is okay. It's nothing to write home about. Yeah, it's alright. It's not, you know. I wouldn't buy it if I hadn't been given it. Let's just say that. Like this one I would buy again and again. That one, no, not so much. The eye pencil, I mean, it looks nice. It's still on my eyes. I don't know obviously if it's long lasting or anything. It felt creamy. It was nice. But yeah, I don't really know how long lasting and stuff it is. But again, I want to buy more colours. They've got quite a variety of colours of these, so I'm looking forward to that. What else did I use? That was it, wasn't it? Just a few little things. The sponge. It's too soft, I think. I'm used to like a harder sponge. The sponge, I love feeling it. It feels nice, like I like doing this. But to put on my face, it almost feels like it's too soft, like it's just not doing it enough. I don't know. I have to use it a couple more times. I'm going to wash it in a minute again and use it again and see how I feel with a different foundation that's not so liquidy. Maybe that will work better. But my face looks nice. It doesn't look bad. But yeah, it does look... I mean, I have got a lot of makeup on and it does look like I have makeup on. It doesn't look natural or anything. Which is okay. But yeah, it's not too bad. Overall, I think it's a success. My favourite product probably is the purple liner. I think that's really, really nice. And I like how the glitter looks as well. So I think overall a really good day, really good makeup day. And yeah, that's all I've got to say really. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.